In a quiet town near Manchester lived a 42-year-old man named Daniel Hayes. He was once a champion runner, but now, he couldn't even climb a staircase without losing his breath. 12 years ago, he was the pride of his city. Posters, trophies, interviews, everyone believed Daniel would go far. But a devastating injury during his final championship shattered everything. The doctors told him, "You won't run again. Your knee won't hold." And Daniel listened. He gave up running, and then, slowly, he gave up on life. He worked a dull job, avoided old friends, and whenever he passed a running track, he would turn his face away. It wasn't just because he couldn't run, it was because the memories hurt more than the injury ever did. One morning, everything changed. Daniel was waiting at a bus stop when he saw a boy, barely 10 years old, trying to sprint. The boy kept stumbling, falling, and getting right back up. He just wouldn't quit. Daniel walked over and asked him, "Why do you keep running if you keep falling?" The boy smiled, wiping dirt from his face, and said, "Because I promised myself I'll get better. Falling doesn't mean I should stop. It means I should learn." Daniel froze. Those simple words from a child were what he needed to hear for 12 long years. That night, he stood in front of the mirror and whispered to himself, "Maybe it's time. Not to prove the doctors wrong, but to prove himself right." The next morning, Daniel went to the same running track he had avoided for so long. The grass smelled the same. The wind felt the same, but the man standing there was different. He didn't run, he simply walked. One painful step, then another. People stared at the former champion, now limping on a track. But he didn't care, he just kept whispering, "One more step, just one more." Days turned into weeks. His walk became a jog. The jog became a slow run. And that slow run, it became freedom. His knee hurt and his body shook, but his spirit, after all those years, finally woke up. Months later, Daniel signed up for a small charity marathon. He wasn't there to win or to impress anyone. He was there to finish what he had abandoned. At the starting line, that same little boy appeared with his mom. "You came back," the boy shouted. Daniel smiled. "I promised myself to." The race began. Every mile was a battle. Every step felt like reclaiming a part of his life. When he finally crossed the finish line, not first, not even in the middle, he cried. Not from pain, but from finally proving to himself that life only ends when you decide to stop trying. Remember, you're never too old to start again, never too broken to rebuild, and never too far gone to rise. The only real failure is staying where you fell. For more stories that touch the heart, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss an upload. Thanks for watching.